I got some games in before the break there, but so building off those few weeks here earlier, and being with the guys now, going through what we're going through, it's definitely gonna bring us together that much more.
Next, we'll go to Seth Rohrbaugh.
Hi, Patrick. Appreciate your time. What brought you back to the NHL for this last one season? You signed the two-way deal with San Jose at the start of the season. You come to Pittsburgh, and obviously the last 4 months have been very different. But what motivated you to come back to the NHL for this season?
I was always planning on coming back, so I still love the game, still want to play, still want to win the cup, and this is a great opportunity for myself and Pittsburgh to put some hard work in here and see where it leads us, and hopefully it's with us winning it at the end.
Dayon, go ahead. Dayon, can you unmute yourself?
Sorry about that. Can you hear me, Patrick?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, and thanks for doing this. I ask this in as respectful a way as possible, but what's it like for a guy your age to come back after 4.5 months and skate out there like that today? Because you guys are going pretty hard.
Yeah. I've been working out throughout the quarantine and all that at home, and trying to stay in shape, and been out here the last couple of weeks skating with the group. So it's still you do all those things, but it's still a little bit different when it comes time you get out there with the team and the tempo ramps up. But it felt good. Got day one under our belts, and we're building off of it.
Stephen Wino. Stephen, are you there? Okay, we'll go back over to Mike DeFabo. Mike, do you have another question?
I do, yeah. There have been some, Patrick, who have said that maybe a cup like this would carry an asterisk, which I don't think it would, but that's been some discussion. But given how long you've been in the league and the benefit of perspective because of that, how do you look at the opportunity that's ahead of you right now?
I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's going to be a team that can get to their top of their game as quick as possible and get on a huge run here. So everybody's been off for a while, so bumps and bruises, guys coming back from injuries, should be a healthy lineup, and everybody's starting from square one. So it's an even playing field, and I think it's a great opportunity for us in Pittsburgh to get up to speed real quick and go on a great run here.
Jenna Harner.
Hey, Patrick, thanks for taking the time. Can you speak to just the level of excitement that there was out there today? Obviously, there's a ton going on in the world, but at the same time, you guys are back preparing to, gear up for the Stanley Cup here.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I think just to get back to somewhat normal, something normal that you're used to doing, and before the whole lockdown and all that. So it was fun to be out there as a group, as a team, and practicing and guys having a good time.
Seth, go ahead.
Hi, Patrick. You've sat through a couple of walkouts here, and you've seen things get nasty between the NHL and the NHLPA over the years. Are you surprised or anything like that, seeing how well the two sides have worked together to kind of figure out a solution, as well as get a CBA extension going to 2026?
Yeah, I think just it's all uncharted territory on both sides, and from what I understand, negotiations went fairly well with both sides, and we're glad to have the deal done and ready to get back out on the ice.
Dan Potash. Dan, can you unmute yourself?
Sorry. First day with the new brain. Let me try that again. Just curious about the opportunity that you have now with the Penguins. When you were originally acquired, it was just jump right in and go. And you had to kind of learn on the fly as far as the system, new teammates, and so forth. Now you kind of get your own training camp with this system and these guys again. Advantage for you to kind of settle in a little bit more on this second go around, if you will, to start up again?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it'll be really good. Just get that refresher course in and get the legs moving and everybody's in it together. So I think that brings us closer together. But as far as systems and all that, it's going to be great to go through training camp and just get that fresh in the mind again.
Dayon, go ahead.
Patrick, do the 4 months help? I mean, we've heard, for example, from Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback of the Steelers, saying that when he's come, he missed some time, but he felt that he was able to heal a lot of things that normally don't get time to heal. Do they help you in a way?
For sure. If there's obviously guys who have those bumps and bruises, and obviously, I was able to work out a lot during the time off, so that I was very fortunate to have a gym available for myself and be able to almost like a summer training program again. So I was able to get back up to the weights and the levels that I become accustomed to in the summer, and I hope that bodes well coming up in the playoffs here.
We'll take a couple more. Mike DeFabo.
Hey, Patrick, as somebody with a family, I'm curious what you think of the NHL's plan where they're planning to have the families join you guys if you make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Just what are your thoughts on that and the possibility of being away from your family for about 5 weeks?
Yeah, it's hard to think about it. My family's out here right now. They've been out here the last little over 2 weeks, so it's been really important and a lot of fun. Spending as much time as possible with them, and I'm sad that I'm not going to be with them. Coming up here when we go into the bubble, but obviously they're making sacrifice. I'm making a sacrifice, and we'll get through it, together, but separate. But I'm looking forward to meeting back up with them. When it comes time for them to come visit.
Seth, go ahead.
Patrick, you mentioned your family. Given your contract situation and the fact that your family and your life's largely based out west, was there ever any doubt that you'd want to participate in this, or was it getting the Stanley Cup maybe I assume that's the driving force for wanting to participate in this?
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. That's always been the goal for my whole career, and obviously my family is very supportive, and they want me to realize my childhood dream. So they're out here. They know it's going to be a sacrifice, and but they're willing to do it for me, which is very humbling on my side.
Dayon, do you have one final question?
I do, Patrick. When you see now your teammates in Sid and Gino and Letang that have won 3 cups, and you see how driven they still are, what does that tell you about them, their character?
It just shows that they're the reason why they have won those 3 cups. For all those things that you just said, they haven't lost that focus. They want to win, and they're putting in the work, and they come to the rink every day. I think with that goal in mind to get better and to win, and it's very contagious, and it's a great room to be in.